Kenya and the United States of America have signed a strategic defense framework that will see the two countries collaborate on military matters. Under the renewed framework, the United States will use Kenya as a launchpad to fight insurgency and terrorism in the Horn of Africa. Visiting U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin said that the defense pact will see the Pentagon provide the Kenyan military with advanced military hardware and sharing of intelligence to counter terrorism.
Kenya and the United States agreed on a new joint cooperation framework aimed at deepening military ties as Washington seeks to bolster its military ties with the African continent. The U.S. is facing a more aggressive China on the continent, which has been actively extending its military footprints on the continent. In 2017, China announced the construction of its first African military base in Djibouti. The Joe Biden administration has been on a charm offensive, wooing African countries with defense pacts and military aid. This has seen Washington dispatch its topmost military official on the continent to explore more partnerships.
Now, the U.S. government deeply values our partnership with Kenya in countering al-Shabaab. We're grateful to Kenya for its leadership in tackling security challenges in the region and around the world.
Speaking during a meeting with Defense Cabinet Secretary Eden Duale, Austin says the new framework will see Pentagon deepen its military cooperation with Nairobi in a bid to deal with terror and insurgency on the eastern seaboard of Africa.
I'm delighted to announce that we have just signed a framework for defense cooperation spanning the years 2023 to 2028. This framework represents a significant milestone in our bilateral relations and underscores our shared commitment to peace, security, and stability in the region and globally.
Signing the framework for defense cooperation between our two countries today reinforces the importance of our strategic partnership with Kenya. And it will help guide our bilateral defense relationship for the next 5 years.
The new pact will see Nairobi and Washington cooperate to enhance Kenya's capabilities to counter violent extremist organizations, advance maritime surveillance, and promote regional security.
Discussions opened avenues for exploring and expanding cooperation in the field of defense technology and innovation. We believe this framework will not only enhance our defense capabilities, but also contribute to our economic growth through joint ventures and technology sharing.
So the United States remains committed to working with Kenya to help bring stability and security to the region and beyond. And we deeply appreciate Kenya's leadership and friendship.
The U.S. military has been actively bolstering its presence in the region through the Kenyan military airfield in Manda Bay, where its naval marine forces have been training with their Kenyan counterparts. Washington has in the past shown interest in setting up a military base here in Kenya, though the deal has never been ratified by the U.S. Congress and Kenya's National Assembly.